many of the gardens that we've seen, the neatness about the garden and what holds the garden together is the incredible edging. Now, edging is about attention to detail, and it really does require that in order to give your garden that extra edge, that special look. Today we're going to show you how to put down cobble edging. It really is simple, it's very, very easy, and we're going to show you just how easy it is to put it all together. This is the cool little pathway that we're going to work off. Now, you'll see that there is some edging over here, but it really isn't doing the job. Take a look at how the bits are coming over here, and it really doesn't just finish it off. So what we are going to do is put the cobble just as a straight line along, following the contour of the path. Now, very important when you do put cobble down is that it follows the straight line or it follows the path that you're working with. And first things first that we need to do is to get rid of the edging that's in here so that we can do the preparation for putting the cobble down. We've taken out the metal strip, and now all we need to do is just take out a little strip of lawn, and that's going to allow us enough area to work with to put the cobble in. And here you don't need to be too specific, just using a spade will be perfect enough just to take out a strip of this lawn over here. We've dug our little trench where we're going to be putting in the little cobblestones. Now, generally cobblestones are standard. These are from Smart Stone, and we're going to use them to use the edging. So what we've done is we've prepped a little area here. It's just a little trench, not very deep at all, just slightly deeper than the depth of the cobble. And all that you can see by the depth that, yeah, one little cobbling fits really snugly into this area. And most importantly, that once we've put a bit of cement down, that it is actually level with the surface. That is important, or else you could end up with cobbling way up here or way down there, and that always is critical, else it doesn't end up looking as cool as you do want it to look. Garth, you're busy doing the mixture for our cobbles to lay on. What mixture ratio are you using?
I'm using a 4-in-1 ratio, Tanya. 4 buckets river sand and 1 bucket of cement.
And that's all you got to do?
That's all you got to do, and give it a good mix.
All right, let's do it. Take a look at the consistency that we have here. It's not very runny. It's more like a kind of thick whipped cream almost, because as it falls off, you can see it doesn't run off. And that's just what we're looking for to be able to form the base on which we're going to put the cobble. So I'm going to give Garth a bit and he's going to get started. Okay, Garth, what's the trick here?
Okay, Tanya, all you've got to do is take a fair amount of this, our mixture, and just place it all the way around along here where we're going to place these cobbles in.
Uh-huh. No real expertise to this?
No, you don't have to be an expert to do this.
Oh, excellent.
And then you just take your cobble and give it a slight tap to the same height as the grass.
Okay, now a trick here as well that you must remember is if you recently cut your lawn and you're putting down cobble, remember that your end line is going to be when your grass is looking at its ideal length. So that's always, bear that in mind when you are putting down the cobble. And we don't leave any gaps in between them, Garth.
No, when you're putting a cobble down, it's best to come to the top of the cobble and slide it down.
Okay, so you don't get any
so you don't
cement
push it in between
stuck in between it.
Cobbles, yes.
That's a very good tip. And of course, we've got to make sure that these guys are level.
Yeah, you'll do about 4 or 5, and you put a level across it, and you see how it goes.
And of course, if you were doing a straight line, you would then use some builder's line
Yes.
across it so that
With
you've
the
got
right
something.
levels and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Just take your level, put it across the cobbles, and you can just have a look if there's any gaps there. If there's any gaps, just tap the high one down until the gaps close.
Okay, so how much smarter does this look? The original edging really didn't just quite complete this little pathway, but a couple of hours work, and look at that, cobble is in, looking great. We've given it a bit of a water, and it looks fantastic. Put back the pebbles so that it's nice and flush. We got our levels just perfect, and of course, when the grass grows and it's just going to fill up this little gap, well, it's going to look beyond perfect. So you see how easy it is just to use a bit of cobble to finish off and edge your garden to give it that really, really good line.